Isn't it amazing, the second Brazilian talking a global festival in this very same day? So I'll briefly talk about who we are. We are a Brazilian brand born of two main passions. The passion for cosmetics, and cosmetics as a means of self-knowledge that puts you in contact with your body. And the second passion is about relationship. In a universe where everything is interconnected, relationship is really the key. This is the way the company started. This is a small letter that the founder wrote to give to consumers when they first meet the brand. So we love the world, the tones of life, the music, the friendship, the bond and connect all of us, the mystical fulfillment of moments. We understand the power of love. With love, a lot of it, we create beauty. Commit us. So this is very important for us as Natura is very inspired in our essence. This guides everything we do. It's the foundation of everything we do. By doing this, 20 years after the foundation of the company, we have the set of beliefs that was written down. And I'll pass through some of it just to explain a little bit who we are. And relationship, as I told, is one of our passions, but it's our belief that the universe doesn't exist alone. So that's why we adopt the direct selling model about having people selling our products. Direct selling means one people selling product to another people. I'll come back to it at the end to show what we are doing on involving the direct selling channel, as it's known. Striving for improvement, so everything we do, we try to do better. We are a $3.5 billion company already, 23.8 EBITDA margin, the best in class in the industry worldwide. We are 1.5 million consultants selling product and spreading our beliefs. And just an example, 566,000 training sessions in the last year with people attending. Commitment to the truth. We try not to hide what we do. We try to be very transparent. One of the examples, we have an environmental labeling in all of our products, showing that we are not 100% natural product, but we try to be as vegetal as possible, as natural as possible. So transparency to build relationship is important for us. And the greater the diversity, the vitality of the whole system. This is a map of Brazil where the communities we supply, we have the fair trade and we buy nuts from the communities in the Amazon to give a reason for the forest to be standing up, not to cut the trees because it's easier to cut the tree and sell the wood. So what's the other reason for them to keep the forest standing up? We gave them reason to sell the fruits of the Amazon forest. Search for beauty as a genuine aspiration of every woman. So we were brave enough to launch a product for a 70-plus woman for them to can express their beauty. In a world that youth is what most people privilege, we try to give people the reason and the time as an ally of us. The time as something that we know and that we learn from. So express the beauty, doesn't matter. With the concept of the truly beautiful woman was launched in Natura in 1991, very earlier than other brands try to do. And the company is a living organism. That's why we have social and environmental impact. We have the triple bottom line as the score for the company. And just to give you an example, in 2011, all the executives had no bonus because we didn't reach our social targets, the minimum level of our social targets, although we have surpassed the economic targets big time. So what's brand for Natura? What does brand mean to us? Brand is our name, our image. Brand is how we do things. Brand is about all the way of being. Brand is how we communicate. Brand is culture. Brand is everything we do. So a product, a service, an atmosphere. By the way, this is our offices in close to São Paulo in Cajamar. So the brand building is the never-end search for coherence between what we think and say and what we do. So this is the way we treat and we try to build Natura brand. We split the brand into 4 pillars because it's a cosmetic brand mainly. Pleasure and presence means the contact that oneself has with one body. Beauty identity, how I express myself, how I express my beauty. The relationship, how I interact with others. And the interdependence, the connection, how I interact with the whole, with the planet. These are the 4 pillars of our brand. I'll pass very quickly because I want to go indirect. Pleasure, presence, the body is a way to connect ourselves to a present moment. We are here now because we have this body. The second pillar of the brand is the beauty identity. So every human being has unlimited potential to bring beauty to this world. So instead of using celebrities, we only use consumers, Natura consumers in our TV ads. Instead of promoting beauty, we want to promote the expression of every woman. So I'll play one TV commercial for you to know how do we treat color cosmetics, for example, please.
Natura Una, a melhor expressão de você mesma.
The very best expression of yourself is what the TV commercial says. I'll jump some of the slides. So the relationship, love is an energy that united us. So we don't use big boats to sell fragrances, to sell products. We try to use real couple in real situations. I'll have to skip some of this. And the interdependence, the connection. So we have a brand called Ecos, Natura Ecos, that all the ingredients come from the Amazon. The main ingredients come from the Amazon to do our products. I think it's worth to please pass this commercial for you to get to know this brand. We are product of nature, what it says at the end of the commercial. So these are the 4 pillars of our brands, and we do believe the aesthetics is the expression of who we are with our ethics. So everything we do, and we try to express who we are. These are some ethical guidelines of communication, and I'll jump through, but this is a very nice one we did in Buenos Aires. And Buenos Aires, they have this around all the city. So we're saying that the beauty is in front of your eyes. And we cut the board so people can see the park that is behind all the boards, hidden the park in Buenos Aires. There's a part of our history, something that we are very proud of. We launched refills in 1980s. No one was talking about environment. The company name in back 1960 was Natura. In 1990, we launched a program that is called Believe to See. where we invite our consultants to sell products and give up their profits to invest in the education and basic education in Brazil. Brazil is booming, is emerging, but there's still a lot of poverty, a lot of illiterate kids. The year 2000, we launched the Ecos brand, and now we start up a plant in Amazon. So very close to the communities, very close where the fruits are, and we are carbon neutral since 2007. So this is our reason for being. I left as the end, and then I'll talk 5 more minutes about going direct. Our reason for being is to create and sell products that is the well-being and being well. We call well-being, well-being, well-being well. It's a never-ending good relationship you have with yourself, with others, and with the whole. This is what we are here for. This is our mission. And let's talk a little bit about direct selling. Well, as I told you, is the relationship is a critical root of Natura. We sell through relationships. The consultants, and we call them consultants because we're talking about beauty, they are our first consumers. So we want them to experiment the benefits of our products and our concepts of our products so they can tell their friends about what the product's all about, what the brand is all about. The sales are based on real quality relationship between 2 people. And more than sell products, we are also disseminating the well-being well. That's our purpose. More than a sales channel, as you imagine, 1.5 million people in Brazil, and in Latin America, 300,000 in the balance of Latin America, but Brazil, we are a live social network that's been there for 40 years. So how can we do with technology? How can we transform the social network into a digital network? How can we benefit from all the platforms, all that's available today? So of course, first we did a partnership with Facebook. Here there's Natura, spontaneous appropriation. So there's an app on Facebook. We already have 50,000 consultants using this app. So you can find a consultant if you are a consumer. And in this case of this person, 1,000 views of people, of consumers seeing this person application on Facebook. And we started to think in our consultants as a hub, as an offline hub of this network. And why don't we promote them to be an online hub as well? So we are developing what we are calling Natura Network that will be connected to Facebook, to all initiatives that are around the world. So what do we want to do by it? We want really to make the role of facilitating agent online to connect consultant with consumers through digital media. Get closer to consumers, get to know the consumers. We know every order from our consultants. We know what they buy, and we barely know why they buy these products to serve their customers, but we don't know the end consumer. So by doing this, we can offer special conditions for each consumer, helping our consultant do the job. So we are not doing this directly. So we incorporate smarter relationship and speed into the commercial process of the consultant and the consumer. Why we are going to do it by ourselves if we have 1.5 million people that already do it offline? So take the advantage of the energy of all of these people, and they will spread the news. I was hearing in the breakout sessions during lunch, the idea is to have a zero budget media. Maybe with this initiative, we can lower down a little bit our media budget because we will have 1.5 million people. That is the first point of contact to our brand. We know this. We know they build the brand more than everyone, and we are the preferred brand in Brazil with 48% brand preference. Every woman you ask, which brand do you prefer in a cosmetics in Brazil, 48% will say Natura. And so the digital inclusion will generate also social inclusion and better relationship among the consumers. So we're trying to transform direct selling. We're trying to revolutionize and evolve direct selling to a whole new level. And what is probably known as the most old-fashioned channel of selling products, because it's a channel that is very, very popular in Latin America, Eastern Europe, parts of Middle East, not in the developed countries. How can we transform direct selling to be the most modern channel in the future with technology? So thank you very much.